Good morning, everybody. It's Melody Reels at the Iowa Quilt Museum here in Winterset, Iowa. Just a minute before 9 o'clock for our Thursday morning live. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a wonderful week this week so far. But I'm here to feature another quilt. Shocker, everybody. We all know what a wonderful reader I am. I have been saying the ladies' names wrong, so today I'm going to correct that in our video. And we're going to feature one of Niraja Lorenz quilts. Not Niraja, but Niraja Lorenz. One of her quilts. We featured one of hers about 4 weeks ago. So we're back to her. And I also featured that one on our May the 4th Be With You, because it felt like it had a Star Wars feel for it. I think it was Strange Attractor number 18. Good morning. Good morning. Melody Reels at the Iowa Quilt Museum. It's 9 a.m. on Thursday morning here in Winterset, Iowa. Ready to do another Facebook Live. We currently have an exhibit called Tiny Pieces, Vast Visions, and I'm here to feature one of the quilts for you today so you can see what we have, and maybe you'd like to come and see it in person. But before we get to that, I have notes. My scribbly notes about what's been going on. We had the wine walk on Saturday of last week, and that was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people come through. We offered free passes to people that bought wine walk tickets, so we had quite a few people come through the exhibit. I love introducing these unique quilts to people that aren't in the industry, and to just, expand their definition of a quilt, what they think of when they think of the word quilt, and so that was a lot of fun to introduce them to this really colorful, really exciting exhibit. So that was a lot of fun. Mother's Day was Sunday. That was a lot of fun. I had some visitors from out of town, and I got to drive them around to all 6 covered bridges. I haven't done that in a long time, and ended our day at the Madison County Winery, and that was lovely as well. Okay, so Iowa Quilt Festival, shocker, I'm going to talk about that. It's coming up June 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. I want to thank all the instructors that made videos for us. Deb Kashat did a video promoting her class with Nirja and Susan. They're also doing, that class is sold out. If you're sad and you wanted to sign up for that class, I apologize, you're too late, but they will have a Q&A panel on Thursday afternoon that you could still sign up and listen to them talk about their work and their inspiration and their friendship. And then also Thursday evening, we have a gallery walk. And again, you could meet them here at the museum. Thursday, I think we start a reception at 5 just to greet people. And then at 5:30, they'll start the gallery walk. And you can hear what's going through their little noodle when they created these colorful and magnificent quilts. So that's Thursday, and you could get those tickets still on our website, iowaquiltmuseum.org. But the instructors, Deb Kashat, Sharon Wastany, Millie Curley, all did videos. And then I had Scott Flanagan actually was here in town, and he came to the museum upstairs there, and we talked about his 2 classes. So you can see those on Facebook and Instagram. I might try to get those over onto YouTube. Hopefully you're on Facebook because you're watching me right now. But anyway, so thank you to them for doing that. We still have room in the retreat. If you want to come and just work on a project, your latest project, you could do that. And there's some fellowship. We will have surprise guests drop by and give you little tips and do little demonstrations during that retreat. So that's fun. There's door prizes. That's fun. We feed you. That's nice. We get you some breakfast. We get you some lunch. And we have a great courthouse square with lots of fun shopping and restaurants. So we still have spots for the retreat. Tony's class, if you know Tony Jacobson here, last year he did a class called Mystery Class. It was sold out. I have 2 spots left, only 2 spots left. Don't wait, get those tickets. But I do have plenty of room in the other classes. Take a look again at our website, iowaquiltmuseum.org. Go to events, you'll see Quilt Festival 2025, click on that, and then you'll see our button for classes, and then that'll take you to the list of classes. I also want to thank our sponsors. A lot of local sponsors have been stepping up and helping us out to offset our costs of putting on the festival. So I just want to thank those who have donated, as well as Golden Peak Media has donated some money to help us put this on, as well as, oh my gosh, just went, Northcott donated some fabric, fat quarters of Scott Flanagan's. So I want to thank them for that as well. And so anyway, let's get started. So like I said, no surprise to anybody, I've been saying their names wrong. It's Susan Lapham and Niraja Lorenz and Deb Kashat. That's their names. And as well as Irene Roderick. Where are you, Irene? She's right there. Tiny Pieces, Vast Visions. Today we're going to talk about Niraja's. I'm going to flip you around so you could take a look and stop looking at me. Blink. What is this? This is Strange Attractor number 20. Big Blue is what she calls it. Dimensions 73 in height and 67 inches in width. Piece by Niraja Lorenz. Quilted also by Niraja. Her story here: my work can be seen from multiple dimensions, microscopic to the immensity of shape, of space. So sorry. The Strange Attractor number 20, Big Blue, is a good example of this. I came to see it as a cross-section under the sea with microscopic particles rising into the light. Others had told me that they see an aerial view of a city or exploding fireworks. I could see the exploding fireworks. I see something you would look at in a microscope. I had a couple come in. When we did for the opening day and I did the morning coffees at the museum, I posted a picture of kind of the gallery, but this was at the forefront of it. And I had a couple come in and they were so excited to come see this because it reminded them of a Klimt painting. Gosh, what's his first name? Gustav Klimt, is that his name? He's from Bavaria. He does the kiss, and it's got like she's wrapped up in a quilt, and there's all these tiny little pieces and a lot of gold, and they were so excited to come in and see this because it reminded them of that. So there's that. This one is also featured in the book, but let's take you off and kind of look at all these tiny pieces and her quilting. By the way, there's no printed fabric in this. If there is, I have yet to see it. These are all those little lines that you're seeing are things that she pieced together. So let's take a closer look. Let me get you off. And come on in over here. I love this kind of, people who like symmetry. This is not for you. Like she went all the way around and then she's like, you know what? No, not right there. I'm not going to do it there. And the same in the middle here as well. Those intentional, I'm not going to line it up. It just gives it so much more movement and makes it so much more expressive. Definitely gives movement, though, to me. This is one, I'm looking at the quilting, that's pretty uniform. She's got some in here, very intentional quilting with different sections. So again, we are looking at, what are we looking at? Big Blue, Strange Attractor number 20 by Niraja Lorenz here at the Iowa Quilt Museum. Let's just take a look at these little tiny pieces down here. I mean, this right here, that's pieced. That's not printed fabric. Pieced. It's just kind of mind-boggling to me. Lots of little pieces, lots of little work. I don't know if it's little work. Lots of lot of work. Lots of lot of work. But I'd be interested to hear what you see when you look at this quilt. What is something that, do you see an aerial of a city? Do you see fireworks? Do you see, as she said, a section under the see with microscopic particles? Or do you see a famous art painting? Or do you see something you'd see under a microscope? Such tiny pieces is right. It's just, why? Talk about dedicated to your art and your craft and making something just very meticulous and exciting. Again, something else not lined up. I had somebody the other day go, it's not lined up. But it evokes emotion, right? You're not just walking past it. You're like, oh, what? This is a great one. I love the colors in it. I love going from the light here, you have the dark over here, but it all blends really together. You bring some of that blue over in here, even some of that purple into the lighter section. But look at that painting called The Kiss, and I believe it's Gustav Klimt, K-L-I-M-T, or is it K-L-E-M-T? Look it up and see if that evokes what you see. Do you see what they saw? I'm interested in knowing. Please let me know in the comments. And that's our quilt for the day. Really short video, but you know, we've got so many to look at, and I want to take our time and just really give attention to the quilts. All right, everybody, I'm going to flip back around to you. Thanks for joining this morning. I hope to see you next week, again, Thursday morning, 9 a.m. If you missed this video, I guess you're not missing it, you're on here. If your friends have missed this video, I will have these videos. I'm starting to move over onto YouTube as well. So they're not just on Facebook anymore. So if you have a friend that likes to quilt and she's like, I'm not on Facebook anymore, let her know that, or him know that it's on, these videos are on YouTube now too. All right, everybody, have a wonderful weekend. And thank you for joining, and I'll see you next week.